Hi guys, this is Lashette from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I am back with a new video. This is my Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot deck walkthrough. So, my birthday's coming up. I don't know when this video is going out. But yeah, huge fan of Buffy, and this deck came out earlier this year. I have not, I don't need any more decks. I didn't really want more. But this I want for reasons. I think for me anyway, possibly for other people, that the fandom decks, the pop culture decks like this, kind of hit that inner child area, and not necessarily the traumatic side of being the inner child, but like my childlike decks. This is more my teen-like decks, but since Buffy was on long enough, I was in middle school and high school by the time it ended, and as a family we would sit down and watch this. So I wanted this. I've seen several flip throughs. I had seen some of the artwork as everybody else did ahead of time, and I like it. I love the reds, the purples, and the golds or like yellows or whatever. And that's you know, the richness of the color, so I'm with it. I like that. I am aware of the issue with the guidebook. I'm unaware if that issue has been fixed though. I will put a link in the description to Lisa Pepez's video. I think she explains it pretty well. There's also, I think, Peekaboo Rose also explains. Basically, without too much detail, the guidebook information for individual cards, not each and every card, but a significant majority of them, it seems, do not match the images on the cards. It seems like maybe the guidebook was written based off of other artwork, and then the artwork was changed, but the guidebook entries weren't. So that being said, it's not a problem for me personally, but Insight Editions, the creator of this deck, is aware of that problem, and last I heard, which was several months ago, that in their next run they will fix it, I guess, or hopefully they'll fix it. Anyway, so there's that. The other thing I will put a link in the description to is Rumor Haven's walkthrough. They do a very good job going and recognizing each episode that the card images are pulled from, which is very helpful at this point since the guidebook doesn't match what's on the cards. I love Buffy. I haven't rewatched it in a while, the whole thing, all the way through, so I can't say that I would get all 78 cards correct. But from what I could tell, I'll still be able to read it, obviously. I plan to use this deck. So anyway, let's go through this. I don't know what I'm gonna say in this video. I don't know what I'm gonna do in this video, but fangirl a little bit because I have it in my hands. Yeah, I started to take this off for like a Instagram reel because I was feeling myself that day, or this day. It's the same day, literally. I'm filming this right after I filmed that quick reel after I did the unboxing. So this is the cover, and I like that. I don't know what this is called. Is it embossing? But yeah, the image of Buffy and the sun or whatever, I forget what that's called, and the title is all like glossy. Here's one side of the box. It says included a fully illustrated 78 card deck and 128 page guidebook. There's the moon, the devil, and the star on the back. Follow the wisdom of Buffy, Willow, Xander, Spike, and others with this beautifully illustrated tarot deck inspired by the beloved series Buffy the Vampire Slayer, featuring beautiful original illustrations of Buffy Summers, Giles, Angel, and the rest of the Scoobies as classic tarot characters. This is from Inside Editions. There's the other side with the 4 suits. Again, kind of glossy embossing and Inside Editions. This is my first Inside Editions deck. I do want the Disney villains, but not as much as I wanted this Buffy Tarot, so it'll wait. The inside is nice, but pretty plain, kind of stock paper thing, I think, yeah. Here's the guidebook. I love this, like, lavender thing. Yes! This is very... Ooh. I forgot. I've watched walkthroughs, but again, it's been months. And the paper is lavender, too. I love this so very much. Like, it's so witchy. Or pagan-y, paranormal-y, vampire-y, slayer-y. I do usually look through the guidebook first, and I mean, this cover is very witchy and pagan-y and tarot-y, obviously, with all 4 suits and the skull and some plants and candles. Written by Casey Gilly, illustrated by Carl James Mountford. Table of contents. This is a little bit like the Lightseers guidebook, not in size, but in the way it's done. I don't love this, but I don't hate it. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Card names and page numbers, suits, all of that is normal. Meeting your chosen one. Welcome to Sunnydale, where the weather is perfect. The bronze is jammin' and the dead don't stay buried. This is a town where magic, destiny, and power converge, making it the perfect inspiration for tarot. In this deck, you will reunite with some familiar faces, the Scoobies, Spike, Angel, and more, as well as some faces you maybe thought have been defeated already and sent back to hell. If I do... I don't know if I will, but if I do a like junk journal or a deck study for this deck, it will definitely have to be on lavender paper, because lavender colored paper, because I don't like the way lavender smells. Based on the art, what do you think the card is communicating? Oh, so that's like beginner stuff. The major arcana, the 411. Bringing it back, y'all. Bringing it back. Minors, the deets. Bringing it back. Okay. Stakes are wands. Chalices are cups. Scythes are swords. And pentacles are pentacles. Beginning of each section discussing the suits, meaning you will find more information about what they address in a reading. Okay. The suits, stakes, chalices, yes. Okay, and then we jump right in, and full color illustrations with an example. The Fool is Xander, and yeah, I mean, this is like really basic. 58, the Minor Arcana, the Suit of Stakes. Okay, so it starts with King, then, okay, so we start with the court cards, King through Page, and then Ace through 10. It seems... Okay, the images are smaller for the minors. The You get upright and reversed for each. They're not all an equal amount of words, but there's still a full color card on there as well. Okay. And it's stakes, chalices, scythes, pentacles. Okay. Tarot readings. Preparing to read your tarot. Very beginning stuff. Nice to meet. Oh, spreads. This has spreads. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spreads. 5 by 5. I remember that. Faith girl. That might be the first one I do. Nice to meet you. Prophecy girl. The world without shrimp. This is just amusing the hell out of me. Okay, and then about the author and about the illustrator. Okay, then. Yeah. So that's the guidebook. Pretty straightforward. Here's the deck, and it has this ribbon thing, which I like. Somehow, the inner box is already a little ripped because, of course, it is. But this is... Oh, this comes out. Oh, this comes out. Okay. So this inner box lining thing can come out. And it's got the 4 suits on it. Pattern print. Darker purple. I'm going to leave that there. The backs. Yes. Okay, and reversible. Not that I care. Okay, let's flip through lay cards, y'all. Okay, I've zoomed in so you can see. The first card is the Fool, Xander with his shoes untied and a mace, I think. And so it's matte, which is nice. These are already a little bowed or bowed, which is a little annoying. I didn't think these kind of things bothered me, but maybe it's because I'm literally just pulling it out. The Magician, Willow, doing her thing. The High Priestess is, oh god, I've forgotten her name, but... Oh, that's the other thing. I don't know if this... I don't remember, I should say, if this... Oh, no, it does say the names of the people in the majors. Willow. Yes. No, sorry. Tara is the High Priestess, which, cool. Though, interesting, this pillar is cut off. Her little cat. Drusilla, the Empress, because... She's 100% that bitch. Yes. Buffy is the Emperor, which also appropriate. Giles, the Hierophant in the library. I sound like a Clue. I'm talking about Clue. Who was killed where and the what? Oh, come on. Why are we not focused? I hope we were focused. The Lovers, which is... I believe Tara and her. Maybe not. Or is it Willow and her? Willow and maybe someone else. Or maybe Willow and Tara. I don't remember. Let's look at the book for the Lovers. It's okay to be okay. Oh, it is Tara and Willow. Okay. Second guessing yourself. We've got Cordelia with the Chariot. Sorry about the focus. Strength with Dawn. Interesting. The Hermit is, oh god. Oh god, I'm trying not to think of his real name, y'all. Oz. It's Oz. Oz is the Hermit. And his guitar. And the full moon. Ooh. The First Slayer. I think. Wheel of Fortune. Justice is Angel. The Angel of Justice? I don't know. I've been working with Spirit Keepers Tarot, so the Hanged Man is everybody's fave. Spike. Death is the what the hell are the Silencers? The Gentlemen, excuse me. Definitely the creepiest and for me scariest bad guys in this whole thing. Temperance is Joy. The Devil is Evil Willow, Dark Willow. I forget what, you know, when Willow goes rogue. The Tower is when Buffy falls off of the tower. The Star is Kendra, who I love so very much. Like, I hope this is coming out good because I'm like half paying attention. The Moon is Faith. Girl, those pants. Love that outfit. The Sun is that moment with Willow and Spike. Okay. Judgment is... Oh, God. Why can't I remember her name? Anya. There we go. Goodness gracious. And I love the little tarot cards all along the top there. It will. Okay, maybe you can't do it. Never mind. And the world is Buffy. So the award she won at prom or whatever. Okay, so that was the majors, and I'm pretty happy. Now we're on to the minor arcana. King of Stakes. This is where I'm not sure I'm going to remember all of the things, even though I watched them. So give me a little grace and respect. King of Stakes, Xander with his eye patch. And the Queen of Stakes, Kennedy. Okay. The Knight of Stakes, Andrew. Oh, I didn't notice the camera. Okay. The Page of Stakes is Harmony. Slayer, come and die. The unicorns are killing me. Literally. Alright, remember I said they have it. The court cards and then the ace through tens. Ace of Stakes, just a hand with a stake. And that's probably Buffy's hand, right? Two of Stakes, Buffy. Three of Stakes is once again Willow. Three of Stakes represents an opportunity to reflect on how things... I mean, like, the artwork is correct. Three of Stakes presents an opportunity to reflect on how things are going as you pursue your objectives. Well, let's just say you haven't gotten further than Ladies' Nightclub before your van broke down. But before you despair, like all minor arcana cards, this is just a temporary delay. You'll be back on the road before you know it. There is nothing about this that says Ladies' Nightclub. Oh God, please don't let this be like the worst deck walkthrough ever, because it shouldn't be. And so that's what it says about this card, and it's not correct. I'm going to zoom out because I feel like this is not going well. Yeah, Four of Stakes. The Welcome to Sunnydale sign with Buffy fighting in the background and other vampires coming. She's dropped her stakes. The 5 of stakes is that demon guy that woke up and destroyed everything. 6 of stakes, the dummy to practice. The Slayer's practicing. 7 of stakes. Buffy is looking at herself. It's like that Spider-Man meme. And okay, art-wise, I really like this because I like how they did the shadows and you get the depth of field. Is that what it's called? The depth of field or field depth? Like, that you get with your eyes. You can see that some things are closer than others. And you know what to focus on because they have lighter colors or colors outside of the red, blue, purple, gold color scheme, if that makes sense. But they're still distinct with slayers fighting vampires in the background. The 8 of stakes is all the slayers. The 9 of stakes, I don't remember what this is. But it kind of looks like Spike. It's interesting because I feel like this kind of art style is like the Fountain Tarot. It's a little bit cubist, I guess. Not an expert on art styles and art history, so please excuse me. The 10 of stakes when Faith stabs her stalker vampire dude. Okay, so now we're on to chalices. Yes. So first up, Giles in his magician outfit. As the King of Chalices, I keep wanting to check the guidebook, knowing it's not gonna quite match up all the time. Also, it says in the beginning there will be a explanation, or was that page already? Anyway, to forgive an act of compassion, no one knows better than Rupert Giles. He's the king for a reason. It's not his charming accent or tweed coats. He's composed and understanding. Yeah, so anyway, it is Rupert Giles. It's the King of Chalices. It would be funny if this guy, I forget the actor's real name. I've also watched Merlin, and he is the king, literally there, King Uther, Pendragon, but he's an asshole. But it would be funny to like have that version of him. The Queen of Chalices, I don't remember this character. Halfrek. Okay. Supposedly, I think. But that's a really cool queen in the graveyard. The Knight of Chalices. Oh dear. Spike maybe loves bitch, but at least he's a man enough to admit it. This knight's quest is one of the heart. I cannot. I'm moving on. Oh, the Page of Chalices. Oh, I remember this guy, but I don't remember his name. And once again, tarot and playing cards. Those were the courts. Now the Ace of Chalices. Somehow this like hand just floating in the sky holding the suit symbol is more appropriate in this deck. The Two of Chalices, Faith and Buffy, probably when they first went out to do their thing. The Scooby Gang, Buffy, Willow, and Chandler. Oh God, Chandler. Xander, not Chandler. Oh, so very appropriate. This cardstock is something. It's something. This kind of feels like that stuff you get from school, and you gotta like punch out the sides. They would be like attached in 4 parts. Yeah, not much going on there, but it's okay. The 4 of Chalices, the Principal Snyder. 5 of Chalices is Buffy when she skipped town to go to LA and was a waitress. The 6 of Chalices is Giles and Buffy's mom when there was like something that made, I think it was a drink or a smoke that made all of the adults act like their teenage selves, which was fun. This is the 6th. Oh, okay, there's the 6th one. The 7 of Chalices is, I believe, Xander. Or maybe not. And there's like Cordelia in her cheetah outfit and Buffy in her, I don't know, Victorian maiden outfit. There's Xander as the soldier and Willow as a ghost. What is this thing? I don't remember what that is. But yes. The 8 of Chalices. We go back in time, or through time. Moving on the plane. I just really like this art style. It makes me want to attempt it. But it's like digital and digital block print, kind of. I don't know. Here's the 9 of Chalices, the demon, I think, who makes deals. And the 10 of Chalices is this. Like, you may be asking yourself, why are you bothering? Yep, this is another one where I guess it could be Buffy, but I don't know. The description doesn't match what's in the card. So moving on. King of Scythes. We're now in the scythes, which are the swords. This is the mayor, I believe. Good God, a politician. Oh, Queen of Scythes is Giles' girlfriend. I don't want to say it like that. So let me find her because she deserves. Jenny Calendar. There we go. Hey. Knight of Scythes is Glory. There's the tower back there. The Page of Scythes is an old character. I don't remember her name, but it's in season 1. And I don't know if this is her or her mom then. So I guess we'll see. But I feel like a lot of paranormal teen TV shows have done something like this several times. Also, like the episode where the girl is ignored so much that she becomes invisible. I feel like those have become tropes in teen dramas, in teen paranormal dramas anyway. So those were the court cards, and now we're the Ace of Scythes. This is a really complicated scythe. This guy I remember, though I don't remember his name, and it's interesting that he's a 2. The 3 of Scythes, when Buffy comes home and her mother is deceased. I just remembered, and Rumor Haven, I think, did the same thing halfway through her video, but spoilers for Buffy if you haven't seen it. The 4 of Scythes, there's Buffy, though, let's do a close-up. Okay, so she's attached to a machine. And the stained glass window is the typical for this tarot card. So that's interesting. The Five of Scythes. This is Buffy and her mom. I believe they get into an argument, and so Buffy's like, I'm leaving. And that's when she winds up in LA with the being a waitress. The Six of Scythes has to be Oz. When he's transforming into a werewolf. Seven of Scythes, I forget this dude's name, but he was Giles' friend, and I think he was also in the Watcher organization, but he was very sly and like slick. I didn't hate him, let's put it that way. Like, I respect someone trying to game the system, even though they're trying to do it in ways that harm. The Eight of Scythes, I want to look up because that looks like Riley? Was that his name? I think that's who that is, but it doesn't say, because once again, that's one of the cards where it doesn't match what it's looking like. So you can see the artwork is the same. If people refer to you as the evil bitch monster of death, it might be a good time to rethink your worldview. An appearance from the Eight of Scythes means you have been holding on to outmoded beliefs and overly restrictive rules and have put yourself into a prison made of your own thoughts. Consider purging the opinions and limitations holding you back. So anyway, moving on. Nine of Scythes. This is when Buffy has a nightmare that she becomes a vampire, which fits for the theme of the deck, but this actually is a whole lot less. This makes this card a whole lot less stressful to me. The Ten of Scythes, when Buffy... I don't like the way this is done. I don't... They couldn't decide whether the artist should have all of the sides on the card or not, so they're just kind of on the side and don't really fit the theme. Is it me? Like, it's not the same, because in a regular Nine of Swords, the 9 swords are hanging up above the head. So typical. And now I'm like, I didn't notice this in the others. I didn't say anything for this Eight of Scythes because I'm not sure what this scene is from and if this fits the scene. However, I know what this scene is from, and there weren't like 10 swords on the floor or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, this is when Buffy stabs Angel. Or Angelus. We shall see. King of Pentacles. Oh. See, like, there's all of these crosses, but 2 pentacles. I forget this guy's name, and I'm also, once again, going to punish myself by attempting to see who he is. Robin? I don't remember his name, so that could be correct. But, yes. Queen of Pentacles. Go ahead, girl. Another Slayer. This is Riley, right? Please. Guidebook, don't fail me now. Rebellion, yes. Reliable, responsible Riley is the Knight of Pentacles. And very appropriately so. There's the monsters in their prisons. Page of Pentacles is Amanda, supposedly. Who I don't really remember, but... Okay, so those were the court cards, because we're in the Pentacles now. and it's interesting they kept pentacles as pentacles, but with the somewhat witchy aspect of the show, and then it not being a major part of the themes, just some episodes, it's kind of makes sense. There's the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, which is that Anya again? It doesn't say. Moving on. The Three of Pentacles. These are those three assholes. We all know guys like this, unfortunately. But, yeah, they wanted to make a buck off of, like, a video game type thing that also harmed people, and they didn't care. Or some of them didn't care. Some of them didn't have enough conscience to stop the others. The Four of Pentacles is the magic box that, like, store... that, what do we call it in real life? Not like a pagan store, a metaphysical shop. New Age shop. Kinda. The Five of Pentacles. Oh, these guys looking for somewhere to live. The Six of Pentacles. This, I believe, is Anya. Or another demon like her. Like, this is what she looks like in her demoness form. It's, if it's not her, I think there was one other that was like her on the show. But yeah, they grant your wishes, give you everything you wanted, but it's for a steep price. Makes it seem real, but it's not. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles. I have no idea. None. Who this is. And interesting. But still very similar to the usual tarot iconography. The Eight of Pentacles, Buffy practicing while Giles watches in the basement. The Nine of Pentacles. What was that from? I need to go back and watch Raven's video, because I think they hit the nail on the coffin, on the head. This is probably Anya again, to be perfectly honest. Look, like the little witch in her costume there with the crystal in hand, and this is another one where the symbols are just randomly placed on the side, but I think this is a little bit better because they seem decorative. Like, those sides really bothered me. This one is a little more, as far as the pentacles go, not quite fitting, but it works because they're in like that pagan new age shop. So you could decorate with pentacles, right? And finally, the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Which is really interesting. I don't know what this scene is. I'm confused, but it is beautiful. There's things happening. There's probably Willow and like the temptation of whatever. So that was the Buffy Tarot. I don't want to make this video longer. Oh, what do I talk about? I haven't done a deck walkthrough in a minute. Shuffling. I do shuffling, yes. I'm okay with the way these feel, so I don't foresee a problem with shuffling. They might bow easily though. Again, not something I have too much of a problem with. I love that they are matte and full of glorious Technicolor. It matches my backdrop here. Did I say that I didn't plan to film this today? I did, didn't I? I could do a pairing, but I don't know what I would pair this with. What would I pair this deck with? The Moonology Oracle, that fits. Making Magic cards, probably, because that fits as well. Maybe the Fairy decks. Yeah, this is alright. It's not bad for shuffling. And the cards could be a little thicker, but I think they're fine as is. I think I'm gonna use this in tomorrow and maybe Saturday. I have a job reading tarot tomorrow for a party, a Halloween party, and I think they would get a kick out of the Buffy Tarot, so I might break it in for that. For now, though, like, yeah, it shuffles nicely. I think this is, like, the matte is, oh, it scratches up easily. This is, like, the, okay, so I think that's just a thing that matte cards do. Maybe I might wanna mod this and color the edges. Red's my color. I didn't check about the borders, like the colors and why they were different colors, because it's like different shades of red, different shades of purple, it seems, and some whites. A couple of the golds, yellows, I guess. Okay, so I guess let me do a quick, what is this? 3-card reading. See, this has, okay, it's just a issue with printing. Okay, never mind. I thought something was sticking out of the text. So, a quick 3-card reading. Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Stakes. How are we looking? This looks so great on this. And the 7 of Stakes. I don't know how well I shuffled in that case, but okay. I will totally read with this. I just think the art-wise, they did a great job. The descriptions in the guidebooks all look like plausible, even though they don't always match the cards. Images. I don't know what made them come to the decision to use this color scheme, but I like it. Cardstock is decent enough. Like, I've heard, like, pretty bad things, honestly, about a lot of the Insight editions, and it feels, you know, kind of like quite often they try to just take advantage of fandoms and maybe people who don't necessarily read tarot like that. So, and I think it's completely unfair. And anyway, that's that aside. I would definitely use this deck because I love it. I don't think this is one of those, to me anyway, that I would just be like, well, I'll just either hang it up or put it to the side or something like that. Like artwork only, if that makes any kind of sense. I don't think that I am making any kind of sense. am very happy. I knew I would be from watching some walkthroughs. I didn't watch them fully, obviously, because I don't remember everything. I didn't watch everything. What I planned to film today was actually some kind of challenges, if you will. I have, I've watched other people do them for other things, you could say. And they're kind of, I guess not kind of, but they are related to Halloween and the thinning of the veil and that kind of thing. And maybe I hadn't decided like what deck I was going to use for those at all. And maybe I'll just use these because why not? Like, seriously, why not? So yeah, this is the Buffy Tarot. I'm like I said, very happy with what I got. And I'll see you guys somewhat soon. Links in the description to the deck. And like I said, those other videos I mentioned before. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.